I got pickups. So I thought I'd do a pickups video, because that's what you do when you have a retro gaming channel and you pick up stuff. And I picked up a number of different items, and I got something in the mail. It just came in, so that sort of prompted me to sit down here and do this video. I should really wear my Commodore shirt, shouldn't I? My logo shirt. Well, I can't change in front of the camera, so well, hold on. I have to sit like this to really show it. It's really comfortable. Jesus Christ. No, well, I'm wearing it, okay? I'll go like this. You'll see it. Okay. Next time I make I mean, this one was made for me by Joe, of course. But if next time I make my own shirt, I'm gonna make sure that the logo is like neck height, so it comes on. Whatever. Pickups. That was yesterday. I went to the thrift store, the local one, and I found a piece of hardware. I found an aftermarket Wii controller by Thrustmaster, 250, and they said it's okay. That's probably because it's still sealed. No, it's not. Oh, I thought it was sealed. Maybe they tested it. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe they have a Wii there that they test this on. But it's a Wii controller, and it has two thumbsticks. And the buttons A, B, X, and Y, and it has a D-pad, and it has a turbo switch, and also a map, and a slow and a start. So I'm not sure what all these things are going to do, but and it's wireless. It has vibration, and it's for the Wii. So I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm gonna. I think you. Power on off, motors on off, and a ZL, ZR. It has bumpers and I think I saw a connector somewhere, so I'm guessing maybe it also connects to the, yeah. Oh, it connects to the GameCube port. Does it? It has a very short lead here. I'm gonna have to, 250. I thought I'd pick it up. That was nice. And then I picked up some games. I think these were all from my local thrift store, which hasn't had games in years. Yesterday I picked up Agent Clank, Secret Agent Clank, from the Ratchet and Clank series, of course. And Clank in this, it's a sort of a mini game collection puzzler. It hasn't had the greatest reviews, but I was really looking for something else, and I found this, and I thought, well, you know, can't leave the store without anything. This one I got at the other thrift store with the old man. It's for the PSP again, the Mega Drive collection, and it's got a lot of games on it. Sonic the Hedgehog, Phantasy Star 2, 3, and 4. Echo the Dolphin. I'm gonna play this Echo game. It cannot be any good. I don't know. If you're a fan, I'm sorry. I've never played an Echo the Dolphin game, but it just doesn't appeal to me. Echo the Dolphin. The Dolphin. Who wants to play a dolphin? Alex Kidd in the Enchanted Castle. Bonanza Brothers. Kid Chameleon. Flicky. I think I played Flicky. Gain Ground, I haven't played that one. Super Thunderblade, Sword of Vermilion, Vector Man 1 and 2. Vector Man games, they were great. And it has more because it has Altered Beast on it, Golden Axe, Virtua Fighter, Comics Zone, which I haven't tried yet. Ristar. It has columns on it. I hate columns. I didn't like columns. Nice. Yeah, I like this one. Shinobi. It had Shinobi on it. A collection game. It's in my I bought a boxing game for the original Xbox. Mike Tyson, heavyweight boxing. I bought it because I thought, well, it looked nice, it was complete, and I think, I've always liked boxing games. Uh, and like Super Punch Out. I've always liked Super Punch Out. On the Commodore 64, I played it first, and then it was on the NES, I believe. I think it's a great game. So I thought, why not buy a boxing game for my Xbox? I saw gameplay footage of it afterwards, and it was crap basically. But who cares? Then I've been looking at getting an Xbox 360. I've never had a 360. I have a couple of original Xboxes, and I looked for one, but they're like, you can buy the original Xbox 360, but that suffers from the Red Ring of Death thing, so I really didn't want that. So I wanted a newer model, which means the Slim, or I think the new Slim. Is that what it's called? The S or the E model. But they're all, 80, 90, 120, 150. They're pretty expensive, and I just didn't, as cheap as I am, I just don't want to spend that kind of money. So I found actually an online store that had one for $48. And I saw it, and at work, and I thought, well, when I get home, I'll have another look at it, but it was gone. And it turns out the store is run by students, and they're pretty successful because they have a whole string of online stores. One of them is the 360 store. It's the Goohoo 360. If you're interested, and they had well-priced systems, but they didn't come with a hard disk, and they didn't come with a controller. So when you added all this stuff up, it's still around $90, and it was too much for me. So I thought, well, fuck it. But then I look at the sites and every day, and I found a picture of this woman selling an Xbox 360 Slim model, and it only had the picture of the console, and it had no text, just that 360 model Slim. That's it. Now, the worst marketing ever, and she was getting views, but no bids. So I never bid. I just contact the people. I send them an email, and it was a woman called Joe, and she was selling it for her son, so she didn't know what she was doing. People who don't know what they're doing, great. So I asked, does it work? Does it have a hard disk? Does it have the wires with it? So she said, well, I know it works. My son has had it, and he doesn't use it anymore. And it comes with the wires. It didn't come with a controller, though. But she said, I'll test it for you if you like. And then I said, well, would you consider selling it to me, and for free shipping? So the price that she mentions on the site is excluding shipping. So I said, well, would you consider including the shipping in the price? And then she said, well, it's his vacation money, so would you split the difference? So I thought, yeah, sure. So for $63 I got an Xbox 360 Slim model. No hard disk, so this is only 4 gigs this will make a nice picture. 4 gigs of storage space, which isn't much, but I think I can add a hard disk to this, can't I? Does it plug into the top like the others? I'm going to need some help with this, so if you can help me. This is the bottom, so it should be able to go on here, or do I open it up? I think I open it up. I don't know. Maybe, if the Slim model, how do I add a hard disk to this? I can buy one for a little bit of money. So I'm pretty happy. I tested it. It works. Everything's fine. It is like next day shipping. She put it in the mail, and I tracked it, and it was there before I knew it. So it doesn't have a controller. I'm gonna have to figure out where to put it, and I'm gonna need games. So I'm not gonna make a huge collection of games for this system, but I needed one. So I went to the local toy store, and they had the Bureau again. Remember that I talked about the Bureau? I think it was for the PS3, and they wanted $2 for it, retail, new. And I said no, I don't want it. So and now they had the Bureau again for $3 for the 360, and I said no. It's apparently such a bad game that. But I bought Batman Arkham Origins. This was $10. It's complete. It's new. It's 2 discs, by the way, which if all that has to install on my 4 gig system, I'm not sure, because these discs are usually larger than the 4 gigs that you get from an empty DVD. So if it really has like 2 times 4.7 gigs on here, it's never going to fit on my system. But it may not install everything. I don't know how this works. But I got this game, so that's the pickup part and the console. Yay! So I got I've entered this 360 era. So I'm gonna look out for. I think I've ordered Fable 2 because Jeremy said so. Grubgun said so. Get Fable 2. I've been playing Fable 1 on the original Xbox, and now I'm getting Fable 2 on the 360. So I think I'm gonna play that. And then I'm in a hurry. Can you tell? Slow down. Let's not be in a hurry. I got something in the mail, and I thought it was from Dave. Dave Price, also known as Infected Flinch, because I know that he's sending me, spoilers, but I know that he's sending me the DVD version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, for the successful continuation of our series. So I got something in the mail. I got an envelope. My daughter handed it to me. I said, "Oh, it's from Dave," because I can see it's Royal Mails from the UK. And I thought, well, that's great. And then I opened it up, and there was a note in it. And I thought, hey, Dave sent me a note, and he usually doesn't do that. So I'm going to read you the note. Hi, Walter, which is me. I found this cheap and remembered seeing this on your Rearranged Room green screen comedy video. And I'm thinking, is this Dave? So I send it to you as I don't need to. Enjoy the game and keep up the good work. Signed, cheers, Shaun, HorationVanBasten. This is totally out of the blue. And it really blows me away. I didn't ask for any of this. And he just sent it to me. He thought of me. You thought of me. That's nice. I like that. Thanks, Shaun. That's really, really kind of you. Just send me a game. You saw one of my videos, and I have that list up for my collection goals, and I've sort of botched it up because sometimes I cross off games or forget to cross off games, and so I'm gonna try and put it up now. Give it a couple of seconds. These are the games that I don't even know sitting here what is on there. So have a look, and that's me back again. So let me show you what he got me. And I'm really excited about it. Because I already had a look because I thought it was from Dave, so I've already opened it up. And damn, it's packed well. Okay. I'm afraid to really pull on it to protect the box, but it's oh wow. It's a different game. It's something else. It's Dantes Inferno. That's what it is. I thought for some odd reason I was looking through the bubble wrap. Let's do a Tony. Let's do a Tony. My head, I think, is bigger than yours. I think we've talked about this. We should really measure it. So, Anthony, I say Tony, but I mean Anthony. I mean Soft Otaku. Let's do an Anthony. And I was looking through this bubble wrap, and I thought it was a different game. But now that I'm extra surprised because it's Dantes Inferno. I love this game. It's a visceral game. Go to hell. It says "Go to hell" on the back. Oh, great! Did you find this cheap? I'm really happy with this. So I'm gonna save your note. I'm gonna put it in the cock mug as I usually do. So, Shaun, thanks a lot, man. If there's anything that I can do for you, if you're looking for anything I can help you with, or maybe I already have it, just let me know, and I'm gonna send it to you because I love it. Thanks. It's warm. So that's it. That's my pickups video. It's gone quiet. Usually I do sort of, whatever comes to mind at the end of my video, but I'm gonna do that anyway. I've been developing for the Commodore 64. I've been programming assembly. My goal is to at least build all the things that I wanted to build when I was young, and that may not end up to be a complete game, but it will contain all the things that I want in there, like sprite multiplexing and physics and jumping and collision detection and screen building and custom character maps and that kind of thing. So I want everything in there just as an exercise. Soft scrolling, music, raster interrupts, all that kind of thing. So the good thing is that I'm developing that just as I go, and I'm uploading it to GitHub. So if you're on GitHub, just go to github.com and look. I'll put the address somewhere, and you can have a look at the code. If you're interested, you can just download it and compile it, or assemble it yourself, and run it in an emulator, or even port it to your Commodore. So that's what I'm doing, and when I really have nothing left to say, I usually wave my hand and say, thanks everybody, next time.